I did write something about the NFL a couple weeks ago, and about Kaepernick, and just about the fact that, I get why people are protesting and making a big deal out of his, unemployment and the reaction to his protest. But with all of the fuck shit that the NFL has going on, this isn't even like a tip of iceberg. This is like a pelican standing on an iceberg. There's so much more that is boycott worthy.
Oh, yes.
Like the whole concussion thing, the fact that they lied to, the public and the players for years.
Mm-hmm.
And, so many ex-players coming up with a CTE and just damaged and destroyed bodies, and their whole like hypocrisy and completely arbitrary stances on domestic violence.
Yeah.
I remember reading something a couple years ago where, they make this big stink with breast cancer awareness, and they have the pink helmets and the pink socks and the pink uniforms, all the players, and only like 8% of the proceeds from that stuff actually went to breast cancer research.
Wow.
So there are, the NFL is a corporation, and, if you
a nonprofit corporation until recently.
And if you dig in the guts of most corporations, you're going to find, stuff that, it's the reason why some people who go to a meat packing plant don't eat meat. It's like, I don't want to see how the shit is made. But yeah, Kaepernick's this story is just one of many that, if you want to boycott the NFL, then you could just like this be blindfolded and just throw something at a dartboard and just pick a reason.
Non-guaranteed contracts. All right, that's the boycott.
And that's another thing. It's the most dangerous out of the major professional sports. Out of the 4 major professional sports, is by far the most dangerous. Has the lowest, average career, and they're the only ones without guaranteed contracts.
Yeah,
right.
So,
which means for people listening who aren't, because we don't have a ton of sports fans, it just means that like they can sign you to a $300 billion contract, and then on the first day, if you don't perform the way they want you, they cut you, and you get none of it. You just get what you already been paid for. You don't get the rest. They don't fulfill it.
And it's also the most violent of all the major sports. So your careers are shorter, and you get longer lasting injuries. So it really begs the question: why do people play? And secondly, maybe this was a good thing for Colin Kaepernick because he'll be with us longer.
That's a good way of looking at it. It's you can't really criticize the NFL for not caring about black people when they've shown that they don't care about people. And just money like that, So you got to care about people first before you even start thinking about like black people. There are black people